Is this on?
It is so nice to hear you guys. We've been having to be south of our beautiful country, having to deal with those USA holes.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano.
We just watched Raw. We kind of, what? Well, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, at least they're forwarding storylines, kind of.
Right.
We saw some new things. I'll at least give them that. We saw some things change, or at least some things get forwarded in some storylines and a great ending match.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I guess I'm a mark because I thought there was a chance that Gable was going to win. You know, you can have a streak end right before they win it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can have like something end right before. And I
Well,
think that
but
would make it even more special in a way that Chad broke this awesome run.
Sure, but they're not making a star out of Chad Gable. They're making one out of Gunther.
He's already a star.
Yeah, but they
him
want...
losing to Chad would just put him in the title picture against Seth like tomorrow.
Yeah, but they want those fake records to be fake broken.
That's what they... But they made the old records. It's not like they're trying to take them from Ted Turner or something. Vince made those old records.
But he doesn't need to make money off of Honky Tonk Man anymore. He needs to make money off of Gunther.
So now,
I just
longest
hope that...
reigning will be the new shirt on WWE.com this morning.
Oh, for sure.
Longest reigning. Yeah.
I just hope they coronate it with a new fucking belt that actually looks halfway decent. That IC title is ugly as fuck.
Yeah. They're not. Yeah. And then they show us all of these former IC title holders.
Yeah.
And all of their great belts that they wore.
Exactly.
Until recently. And you're like, are you watching this? Are you seeing this? Okay, fine. You want to put a giant W on the main titles that go to all the talk shows. Then give us a sweet looking IC title.
Yeah, I know.
There's been so many, including the white one. You know, just give us a better one.
This one's so generic and boring.
Yeah.
It's been around a couple years already. We could move on.
Sure.
You know?
They're changing Money in the Bank briefcases now. You can change anything anytime.
And we've had a new belt. We've had new belts recently.
Yeah, sure.
So we could do that. I think it's time.
I think I was going to do it as trivia once, and I couldn't really get firm answers, but it was something like, in the past 9 years, we've seen 22 redesigns.
Oh,
when
really?
you add every single title, because there's so many titles,
Yeah.
right? The tag team titles, the women's titles, the World Heavyweight title, the Universal title, the WWE World Universal title, whatever the hell it's called now.
There's 22 belts, right? So I guess they've changed all of them?
Everyone for the last 9 years, something like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. How many redesigns? So yeah, what's one more on a title that hasn't been touched in 2 years?
Yeah. I think there's a good chance just because they want it to feel different and...
But on Gunther?
Yeah.
Like he's been holding it. Usually like if Gable wins it, you give him a new
but
one.
for being the longest reigning, here you go. Here's your new belt.
Here's the belt Honky Tonk had. I don't even remember which one it was, but I'm assuming it was better.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with the white strap that Cody brought back. It
was great.
You know, that was the classic one. Everyone loved it. Like, what was it not selling well on WWE Shop?
No, I think that's the whole point. We just need to keep changing it, just like NFL teams.
They're like, well,
change the jersey a little every couple of years.
Yeah.
So you have to go buy the new one.
Assholes. Everyone liked the old one so much that everyone bought it. So
yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get into Raw, but first we have to thank some new patrons. Thank you to Abendigo and Ryan Kleindinst. I don't know; those are hard words to pronounce, but they both did year subs.
Thank you.
At patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. It's only $5 a month unless you're going to be cool like these guys. You want to be cool? Come on, be cool. Go to Patreon.
You get a discount. So, I mean, you might as well do it if you like what you're hearing.
Yeah, we got weekly AEW recaps. I mean, we just did 2 bonus podcasts this past weekend. We did Payback on Saturday, and then we were all out on Sunday.
Yeah.
Lots of pay-per-views, lots of podcasts, and lots of fun. So Yeah.
making fun.
Exactly.
of it, yes.
Go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. So Raw opens with main event Jey Uso. It was funny because I was wondering, like, is he going to have the same theme just like when the Shield broke up and Roman Reigns still came out to the Shield music forever?
Yeah.
And it's the same theme, but at least they updated the lyrics.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think I realized that.
Oh my God. It's just Jay rapping now.
It is?
Yeah. And he goes, "It's just me, Oos. Since day one." Yeah. The whole song is how it's like,
It's me.
I'm
It's
on my
just
own.
me.
I'm on my own now.
Oh.
All alone by myself. No help.
Lone like a Lone Ranger. Just one. There is no twin.
Jimmy who?
I'll just win.
Exactly. I'm solo. Oops.
Ay.
So Jay said that he originally quit because he got tired of fighting with his family.
Available
Page
now.
hand.
Available now. WWE shop.
Do they want to sell that anymore?
I don't know.
Although I guess WWE did that episode about Paige on the biography where they pretended that she's just retired now.
Right.
That was so hilarious.
Yeah. Right.
She's like, well, now I just do Twitch, and that's great, and that's all I do.
Right.
What?
Meanwhile, she's...
Why did you even do this?
Right.
Why did you make this episode knowing that she was in AEW and knowing that you had to just completely omit the truth?
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
Right.
So then he goes, yeah, I'm tired of fighting with my family, but then Cody Rhodes gave me a call and brought me to Raw. Okay.
Again, more on this. Why?
Right.
Why Cody? Why does he have to touch fucking Cody?
Cole even said, oh, well, Cody used to be an EVP. He can get things done.
Where?
Yeah. Where? I don't know.
Who are you?
Where is that canon? Is the AEW canon? Oh my God.
So then the music hits and it's Sami Zayn. And, you know, it's been a while since these two have been in the ring together.
Yeah.
Sammy tells Jay there's a lot of people in the back that are pissed off that you're here. But I'm happy that you're here. You broke free, and I'm really proud of you. Sammy offers a handshake, but Jay doesn't accept. And then Sammy starts to leave, but Jay says, hey, Sammy, that wasn't very oozy of me, was it? And the crowd pops.
Yeah.
Jay extends his hand, but Sammy hugs him, and Jay hugs him back. This is still like the feel-good part of the whole Bloodline stuff. You know, the Bloodline, they may be jumping the shark with Jimmy quitting and coming right back.
Yeah.
But people still love Sammy and Jay together.
Sure.
And so do I.
It's we had to have this moment. I just don't know. Is this now going to create friction with Sammy and KO? Is that where they're going with this?
Maybe. I mean, it has in the past.
Yeah.
When, you know, Sammy's like, I have to talk to the Usos. And Kevin's like, what are you doing that for? Fuck them.
Yeah,
They're
right.
assholes.
Right.
So then Drew McIntyre comes out for his match, and he has a stare down with Jay that Sammy breaks up.
This was funny. Sammy comes running back. Guy's like, whoa,
Yeah.
He just got here, bro. First night.
Yeah,
He just got here.
He's a face now. He's a baby face.
Yeah, he's a baby face. He's a baby face now. You're supposed to be best friends.
And then Matt Riddle comes out, and he has a stare down with Jay. But Sammy tells Riddle, just give him a chance. It's pretty funny. So then we got Drew McIntyre and Matt Riddle versus the Viking Raiders in a tornado tag team match. I feel like that was one of the banned words that was around when, because when's the last time you've heard of they've said tornado tag team match in WWE?
I don't know. It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So a few minutes in, Riddle pushed Drew and yelled, get the tables. But then Drew pushed Riddle down and yelled, you get the tables. Mm-hmm. Drew and Riddle tried to superplex Ivar through a table, but Eric moved it out of the way. And then the Raiders were about to Ragnarok Riddle through a table. But then Kofi Kingston runs out, and Kofi goes for Trouble in Paradise, but Ivar ducked, and Kofi hit Riddle by accident.
Yep.
And then the Raiders throw Kofi into Drew, and then they put Riddle through the table for the win.
Can we please have a heel turn for the New Day?
Right.
Please. Can we do this? Is that
Yeah.
what this is leading to? Or just another match? They've already had the match.
Yeah.
This is acting like this is leading to some pay-per-view match between these two teams. They've already fought.
Yes.
So what are we doing?
A heel turn from anyone.
And anyone.
I'll take anyone.
Give me a dartboard.
Yeah.
I'll put 4 of these names up. Whoever I hit.
Drew McIntyre.
The goofiest,
Matt Riddle.
sweetest guys make the best heel turns.
Yeah.
Right? Any Kofi, Xavier Woods, or Riddle.
Right.
And we'll take Drew because he'd be a monster heel.
Yeah.
But any of those guys turning heel would be hilarious and so much fun. Riddle as a heel.
Right.
Ugh.
Later, Kofi apologizes to Drew and Riddle, but Drew doesn't accept it. Drew also like teases like having a feud with Jey Uso, and then he's like, and if that doesn't work, then I'll go after Cody for bringing him here.
Yeah, what?
So it's just like, yeah, I don't.
Are you just mad at everyone now,
We've
Drew?
seen it like Adam
Go
Pearce.
heel, bro.
Like it's funny because Adam Pearce basically has no power. He's always just like, well,
Let me see what I could do.
hold on, let me make a phone call, and they approved it. Whoever they are,
They.
shareholders. Does he just call random shareholders?
I own a share. I think he didn't call
He
me.
hasn't called you yet. But it's just like, yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about more of that later. But backstage, Adam Pearce tells Seth Rollins that he's not medically cleared to be here tonight, just in the building. He's not medically cleared to walk around a building.
To be right. Well, because, fighting can happen anywhere.
That's true.
Yeah.
Seth doesn't care, though. Ricochet gives Seth props for showing up. And Rollins is like, see, yeah, this guy gets it. But Ricochet's like, no. You don't have to carry the whole show on your back, man. And it was just like, it was just lame.
It was
Like,
lame.
what are you, Ricochet?
Yeah.
Are you this little fucking
Are you the
fluffer?
team mom? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, it's just, hey, man, you don't have to do it by yourself. I really respect you, bro.
Yeah.
That's one baby face to an. It's like, go fucking fight him.
Right.
Go try to take his belt, you pussy.
Right. Also, Seth fought in the match at Payback and won.
Yeah.
He won the match.
Yeah.
When did he get medically not cleared to even walk
Because
around?
Nakamura attacked him after the show went off
kicked
the
him, like,
air
once or
in
twice.
a network exclusive.
Yeah.
Well,
he didn't put a chair in his spine and elbow drop it or something.
I just don't.
That kicked him.
I just don't get the network exclusive shit. What is that?
Yeah.
Network exclusive. We're watching the pay-per-view.
Right.
We have Peacock. Shouldn't we see everything?
Maybe they didn't want to show us that.
We're
Because
paying,
then-
not really,
Yeah.
for Peacock.
Yeah, right. Because they don't want us to be like, oh, Judgment Day, here they come.
Just to get a click on well, yeah, of course. That also makes, I guess the only excuse you could say is they left because they're idiots. We left early to go party.
Right. We're celebrating. We'll take it later. Again, I think that's the new Money in the Bank. It's a title.
Yeah, of
The minute you
course.
cash it in, whether you win or lose, you no longer have your title.
Yeah.
You're either trading it for another one or losing it.
Well, that's the
It's
thing.
lose-lose to me.
Right, because lately it's just been you lose it. You don't win anything after you. So we got an in-ring promo from Seth freaking Rollins. He brags about beating Nakamura, but he's pissed about Nakamura attacking him after the show went off the air. He said Becky Lynch had to push me out of the arena in a wheelchair. So Seth calls out Nakamura and tells him he'll give him another World Heavyweight Championship match
How does that
right
work?
now.
You beat him, and then he attacks you after, so he deserves another title shot?
He's like, hey, I know you won't come to the ring, so I'll give you a title shot. He's like, he's 10 feet from you. Just go get him. And that's what he does, because Nakamura comes out, he speaks Japanese, and then he says no over and over again.
Nakamura, at this point in the show, was my worst acting. He was just acting so creepy.
Yeah.
He's first like, he's like, and then he, what does he first say? Huh? What was that? Nakamura? Like the first thing he says back to Seth. Like, okay, Asuka, go back. Speaking Japanese doesn't bother me. It's his native tongue. I get it, right?
Yeah.
Some subtitles would be nice, but I get it. No one's supposed to know what he's saying because then Seth says, I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just acting so weird.
So Seth runs to the stage and attacks him. Security runs out to separate them, but Nakamura kicks Rollins back. And then Ricochet runs out to help separate the two guys. And then after the break, Seth is yelling at Pierce, I guess demanding a match against Nakamura. And Pierce tells Seth, I'm saving you from yourself. But Seth says, that doesn't work for me, man. Just say that doesn't work for me, brother. You're so close. You're so close.
And what if Judgment Day comes out? Is he going to be like, sorry, no cash-ins tonight? He's not medically cleared to be cashed in on.
Well, Judgment Day is not even smart enough to cash.
No. Yeah.
So we got Ricochet versus Nakamura. They wrestle for about 10 minutes, and then Nakamura gets disqualified for hitting Ricochet with a chair. And then Nakamura puts the chair on Ricochet's head and sets up for the Kinshasa. But Seth Rollins runs out to make the save. Security tries to stop Rollins, but he beats them up and suicide dives onto Nakamura and some other guards. And then Nakamura pushes Seth back first into the steel steps and stomps on him. But then Ricochet chases him away with the chair. Then they were actually stupid enough to show Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley watching backstage.
Right.
And he looks at Rhea, and Rhea's like, not tonight.
Yeah.
Not tonight?
Not tonight.
Why?
Why not? This is the best time.
There's 4 of you in Judgment Day.
He was in a wheelchair the night before or 2 nights before. And now he's hurt again.
There's 4 of you in Judgment Day. 5 if you just let JD McDonough in, who's
let him in.
All he just wants to be inside.
All he does is help you win all your matches right now.
Seth's down. You know, okay, Ricochet has a chair, but the 5 of you could beat up Ricochet.
Bring
Dominic
5
takes
chairs.
the chair shot, or JD.
It's 5
chairs. Bring something. And yeah, Priest could be the champion right now.
Yeah.
But no, not tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
And he's like, yeah, not tonight.
Exactly.
What?
It doesn't make sense. This is why it doesn't really, when you hold it for so long, it just, you look stupid.
Right.
Just like Carmella did when she held it for so long. It's like, okay, you know what? All right, sure.
I mean, kayfabe, well, like I said, it's becoming its own title, but kayfabe, it's like the guys that cash in the night of, they win it and cash in and win.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the point of it. You won this special thing.
Exactly.
Now utilize it to win your title.
And Seth's doing this whole injury angle where he's constantly dying.
He's literally...
This is easy.
He's literally dying all the time. And no.
So we got an in-ring promo from the Judgment Day. Yeah, they come out next.
Right.
They come out right after Seth is, oh, God. Oh, get the wheelchair.
I wanna know.
He can't walk. He's in a wheelchair, and you won't cash in? What the fuck are you doing?
I want to see him crawl back, like during the commercial, right past the Judgment Day. Like, hey, guys. Hey. Shit. Oh, man. It's too bad we can't have a title shot against this cripple right now. What's that briefcase for? I don't know. Someone gave it to me.
It looks cool.
Cool.
It's like a purse.
We got to do a new one. What? We'll just cash that one in. Fuck the new one.
Yeah.
And win it.
Do I have 2 now? I got to do this twice. So Balor and Priest brag about winning the tag titles. And now that they've changed hands, why do we still have 2 tag titles? It's like they can't make up their mind whether they're going to split these tag titles up
That's
again
why.
or unify them.
That's
but
why.
Make a decision and make the right one. Unify them.
Yeah, just unify them.
We don't need separate tag team champions on each show.
Right.
It's not necessary. We don't even need separate world champions on each show.
Or just do what you did with the world title. You unified it to a new title.
Yeah.
Then you just debuted something else down the road. So you could do that. Like, to your point, in a way, unify them. And then if you want to split them back up, just come up with some SmackDown tag titles later.
Right. Yeah. But they don't need,
They don't know what they're doing. They love that these guys have all these titles.
Yeah. So Finn also mentions he's a Grand Slam champion because he's been Universal, IC, Tag, and it's funny, last year he beat Damian Priest to win the United States Championship when they were feuding.
Yeah.
Rhea says the Bloodline has fallen and the Judgment Day are now the most dominant faction in WWE. Then we hear generic rock music because it's generic Finn Balor / JD McDonough.
Right.
And JD tells Priest, hey, that briefcase needs to go, bro. You don't need that briefcase. You need this one. And he unveils a purple briefcase that says Senior Money in the Bank. And Priest is ecstatic. He loves it.
Yeah.
But then Sami Zayn interrupts, and he says he wants some revenge on Dominic Mysterio since he helped Balor and Priest win the tag titles at Payback. And JD says Dominic isn't wrestling tonight, but I'll step in. And Sammy's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, sure. I just want to fight someone.
Next up, we've got Zoe Stark versus Shayna Baszler. A backstage confrontation led to this match. Shayna chokes out Zoe for the win. After the match, they kiss. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, no. That would have actually made more sense. After the match, Shayna tells Zoe, "You gave me a better fight than Ronda ever did."
Yeah.
It was like, did you?
Who wanted to see this match? When they were backstage doing their little, who wanted to see this? The two most boring women they might have, people on the roster, go fight. Again, what is Shayna right now? Face or heel? Unknown. What is Zoe?
Unclear.
Unclear.
Yeah.
They're both who knows,
Right.
and they have a match.
They're both who knows. They're both
They're both who I use. Shayna putting the thing on her,
Kirifuda
the
clutch.
Kirifuda, for like 3 minutes was like almost hard to watch.
Yeah.
I felt like Zoe was dying in front of us. Like,
Right.
can you just call it, ref? She's dying. She's fighting so much, almost like Holly Holm when she, like, you're like, oh my God, this is horrible.
And then Zoe's like, "Hey, thanks for the fight.
Yeah,
just don't choke me no more, please."
Right.
You gave me a better fight than Ronda did. You gave me a better fight than Trish. And then they fist bump. And new women tag team champions.
Just give him the titles. Like, here you go. We don't have matches.
Well, you know
anymore.
that's what's coming.
Of course.
God, it's so bad.
What are they going to do with these two?
It's like
It was even
Shayna,
like this.
Shayna beats Ronda at SummerSlam.
Right.
Because obviously that's what Ronda wanted.
Yeah.
And clearly no one else wanted that.
No.
Because you should do something big with by beating Ronda Rousey. That should lead to a big push.
Right.
But all it's leading to is Shayna winning the tag titles with a third
Again.
partner.
Again, yeah.
Like she's won it with Nia Jax,
Ronda. Yeah.
maybe Natalia too when they were a team.
I'm sure. That
So
sounds
like
about right.
a fourth, like what? God, you beat Ronda just to win the tag belts again? Why are you on? Like, it's just It's
And
bad.
again, I'm not a big Shayna fan, but when she was dominating in that Elimination Chamber,
Yeah.
she was so over as a heel.
Right.
That she would whoop anyone's ass.
Yeah,
And again, after the match, it wasn't even like she grabbed a microphone. It was like, you gave me a better match than Ronda.
yeah,
And she's like, yeah, you mean Trish.
yeah.
It was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trish.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want a fist bump?
right.
And
Fist
she's
bump.
like, okay.
You want a fist bump and then fist me in the back?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's go.
Next up, we've got Raquel Rodriguez versus Chelsea Green. This match happened because of a backstage confrontation as well. Tahana Bomb for the win. After the match, Raquel says she's getting a rematch against Rhea Ripley next week. And Dominic Mysterio is banned from ringside. That'll do it. He's banned from ringside, which means he's going to come out. The ref's going to go, hey!
Yeah.
And then Rhea's going to win.
Correct.
So,
He'll say, hey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Piper Niven wasn't there because she's either sick or injured. And they even mentioned that the women's tag division is cursed because it is.
Well, it is because of how they treat it. But also, Piper's like, I'm the champ now.
But like,
And then Chelsea announced she's the 2-time tag team champion, I
Yeah.
guess, because
Right.
it's like a new partner.
but like the last 4 tag teams, someone's like been hurt and they've had to strip the title.
Oh, I know. That's true. That's
So,
true. So
but-
now who's her partner?
They said that Piper's just was ill, so
Oh.
maybe she'll be back soon.
All right.
Next up, we've got Miz TV, and his guest is John Cena.
Yeah.
Except no, he didn't make a deal with Raw.
No.
I guess he was drafted to SmackDown
Oh,
or
was that,
signed to SmackDown.
was that the trade? Is that who they sent for Jey Uso?
Well, the cameraman running around as if Cena was there was pretty funny.
That was funny.
Like, you know,
I thought
oh,
Miz's interaction was funny
he's
too.
here. We just can't see him.
Right.
So Miz interviews Invisible Cena and suggests LA Knight paid him to screw him over at Payback. I thought it just went on for a while.
A little too long,
It
but
went
the
on
end
for too
sequence
long.
was fun, though.
He gives Invisible Cena the skull-crushing finale. I felt like I was watching Damien Mizdow,
Right. Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And then Miz challenges LA Knight to a rematch. We all know what's going to happen there.
Big deal. Right.
I mean, this is all leading to LA Knight fighting John Cena at Fastlane.
That's all. Miz is fighting Knight next week on Raw.
Well, he's not fighting Knight at the pay-per-view. You got to do Cena. You got to do Knight and Cena for sure.
Right. Right.
Later, backstage, Pierce tells Jay that someone will be sent to SmackDown as trade compensation. And everyone expects it to be Cody Rhodes because why else was Cody, why else would Cody do? It makes no sense per the story for Cody just to be like, hey, I wanted to bring Jay to Raw because I think he's a swell guy.
So Cody to SmackDown?
So he can go after Roman Reigns again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Another 9 months of that leading up to
Yes.
the rematch.
Yeah, I think for sure that he wants to tell like a long-term story.
That's a long-ass fucking story.
Well,
They set him up to take it. And then
it's a long story because he wants to finish.
I finally finished my story.
And I lost again. So then Tommaso Ciampa walks up and he asks Pierce, you ready to have that conversation? He's like, yeah. And they walk into his office.
Look, if Triple H is running this.
And then he's like, you're fired. Yeah, here's your...
Pierce is like, hold on. Hello? I'm sorry, I'm going to need a minute. He comes back. Oh, welcome back.
He puts Vince on speaker.
Yeah, welcome back in. Okay, sorry. I got to meet with Chelsea Green. Sorry. If you can come back later.
Ciampa, you're fired because I saw you putting pictures of you're looking for some little boy.
Oh, my God.
What is that? That's sick.
Yeah.
That's fucking gross. Looking for some little boy that has a fake beard on.
If it was a girl, I get it, but a little boy. So what? Is that like,
No.
you need
No.
Pierce's permission to like team up with someone?
To call Johnny Gargano.
What?
Hey, can you bring Johnny Gargano back?
He won't answer my calls.
But no, I'm not gonna get worked up over this. Because what happened last time before Ciampa returned, Johnny was there and he was like, hey, he's coming back soon. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And then what happened? Johnny went home. And nothing happened.
He took his little boots.
He took his family
and went home.
Dexter Lumis.
Yeah.
Remember they had that whole angle to bring him to Raw.
Right.
Now-
A whole fucking thing to get him a contract, only to send him home.
Now he might as well be dead.
At least Mrs. Gargano sometimes wrestles. Like
He
once
was
every
on-
2 months.
Right. And yeah, she's
a jobber.
squashed in
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Right.
Dexter Lumis was on that USA Network fireman comedy show from the guys from Super Troopers.
Really?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's on they play the promos for it during Raw. It's a comedy. It's just a comedy show about firefighters.
And the Super
And it's
Trooper
the-
guys are in it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. That's probably pretty funny.
but Dexter was on it, and he actually spoke words. So
oh, watch out.
right. Next up, we've got Sami Zayn versus JD McDonough. Backstage before the match, Balor wanted to officially put JD McDonough in Judgment Day, but Rhea says, let's see how he does against Sami first. So Balor and Priest leave, and then Rhea tells Dominic, make sure everything with JD goes to plan. We'll talk about the other thing later. What could that be?
I don't know.
Her fingers up his ass? I don't know. But they're literally just ripping off the bloodline now. They're doing the same thing. Like, she is Roman and Paul Heyman.
Yeah. And she was messing up her words.
Yeah.
But let's see how he does against Finn. I mean, Sammy. Hey, Sammy, go talk to Priest. I mean, Finn.
Right.
Hey,
And
Rhea,
she's
what do you
talking to
want?
Dom like as if they're not fucking now.
I don't know.
She's like, hey, Dom, I need you to do something for me. It's like, that's not how lovers talk.
Right.
Are you mommy or not?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So Sammy set up for the haluva kick, but Dominic pulled McDonough out of the ring. So Sammy goes after Dominic, but then back to JD, but then Dominic hops on the apron, and JD takes advantage of the distraction and wins with a roll-up.
There it is.
I guess he's in Judgment Day. He won with a roll-up.
He won with a cheating roll-up. That's like on the win scale, that's about as low as it gets.
Yeah.
Cheating,
Yeah.
can't even get a clean pin. You have to roll up via cheating.
That's what Judgment Day does. They cheat. So if it's,
Yeah.
seems like he fits right in.
And they were like, yay, good job. Yeah. What?
After the match, Sammy attacks Dominic and sets up for the haluva kick, but JD saves him, and he ends up getting the haluva kick.
This is what Sammy was doing with the bloodline.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's the same fucking
It's the
thing.
same thing. Yeah. Only JD's,
Yeah, no, he's not even close. Not even close. He's not. I don't think JD McDonough is going to end up being the most over babyface in WWE.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think he'll have a match with Roman the month before WrestleMania?
Wait, you mean a match with Damian Priest? Yes.
Yeah, right.
But no one will care.
No one will care. That's true.
So then later backstage, Dominic tells Jey Uso, like, hey, I know what it's like to come from a broken family. And,
Man, what was
and he
this?
just kept saying the same thing over and over again. It's
weird.
like he repeated his lines like 5 times.
This is creepy. I was like, come on,
you
Jay,
know,
super kick. Jay, super kick.
You know, you come from a bad family.
Jay, super kick.
And I also come from a bad family. And you come from a not a great family. And I also come from a not a great family. And your family has It's like, shut the fuck. You don't have to say it once. We get it.
Yeah.
Hey, your family sucks. My family sucks. Want to join Judgment Day? Think about it.
Hold on. Is he recruiting for Judgment Day?
Yes.
So they want to grow the stable.
Yes.
And their leader's best friend wants in so desperately.
Yeah.
And they're telling him, no, fuck off.
Right.
I don't understand any of this. There's no, level playing
They
field.
should just be like, look, we think... What they should say is like...
They fired their continuity
think
guy.
JD McDonough sucks.
Yeah.
That's what they should say.
Right.
It's like, well, we just think he sucks. He's, he's this little boy.
He's
and
basically
he
you,
sucks.
Finn, only he wins never.
Yeah, he loses
You at least
all
win
the
once
time.
every 6 months. He wins never.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have that going on. I mean, how long are they going to prolong this, Jimmy? I guess him and Jimmy will fight at Survivor Series. Or are they waiting till Mania to have the Jimmy versus Jay match? That could be what it is. Just like Ray and Dominic, they waited till Mania. But the Ray and Dominic, that turn happened like in the summer or something, or August. I think it was August. And they waited till fucking WrestleMania.
They went their separate ways. But yeah, maybe. You're right.
So maybe. Finally, for the main event, we've got Chad Gable versus Gunther for the IC title.
There it is.
They really wanted you to think that Gable could do it. He had his family in the front row.
I was a true believer for a minute.
Gable gave Gunther a superplex and a headbutt off the top rope, but Gunther kicked out. Gable hit Chaos Theory, and Gunther barely kicked out. Gable put Gunther in the ankle lock, but he got out of it.
He had a few little transitions in a row where it was just
yeah,
he's gonna do it.
right. In the end, Gunther gave Gable a brutal suplex, a powerbomb, and a huge clothesline.
Yes.
To retain.
Yes.
That's the thing about Gunther is he doesn't have to. I mean, yes, his powerbomb is his finisher, but then he beat him with a big clothesline. But I didn't mind it because the clothesline was so good. It was okay, that works.
Well, after a second powerbomb, right? Then the clothesline.
It was just one powerbomb, but
that Gable kicked out of. Remember, he kicked out of one earlier.
He kicked out of a powerbomb? I thought he just got out of it. He avoided the powerbomb. Did he get powerbombed? I don't know. I remember Gunther earlier. What I remember was Gunther earlier went for a powerbomb, but Gable got out of it. But if he powerbombed him, I guess I missed it.
No, that was Gable's moment. He kicked out of a powerbomb.
Okay.
In that match. And Gunther
But then-
did the whole Undertaker. Whoa.
Right after Gunther retained, they showed one of Gable's daughters bawling her eyes
Crying.
out.
I was like, this is horrible. With all of her Connor's Cure stuff on too.
Oh my God.
Like, what is happening? Is she sick too?
Yeah, Gable, why did you do that? Why did you expose your daughter to this? She's
I think
way
this
too
was,
young.
I think this was the whole, we're putting the family in the crowd. We're going to make everyone really believe
Sure.
this is about
but
to
that
happen.
kid's not acting.
No.
That kid thinks her dad just died.
The big man just hurt you.
Maybe spare your daughter.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So yeah, then in a few more days, Gunther will be the longest reigning IC champ of all time.
Before next Raw.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's a big celebration next week.
Oh, God.
And Triple H will hopefully give him a new title. Not even a new title, just the white strap.
Yeah.
Give him the white strap.
The funny thing about the IC title is the reason Honky Tonk Man was the IC title holder for so long is because he wasn't main event material. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
and Vince was doing nothing with
when
him.
you hold a U.S. or IC title forever.
Yeah.
It's because they don't see you in the title picture.
Right. Well,
Stone Cold wins the IC title, boom, immediately title picture. Shawn Michaels immediately in title picture. Like that's what happens. Bret Hart, all the greats, Triple H, The Rock, all the greats. They hold it for a little bit, and then boom, you're in the title picture.
Yeah.
Like Gunther, like I get it, right? They don't have a spot for him, but he really needs to go take that title off Seth.
Right. It's not Damian Priest that should be the champ. It should be fucking Gunther.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have, I'm sure we'll have a
I
big.
think Gunther's got to wait till WrestleMania maybe or something like that because you can't have two heel main champions.
Man.
Because they'll both just reign for years.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the end of Raw. I think Gable could still beat him for it eventually.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like in the coming months or something.
Maybe. Right
We'll
now
see.
that he's broken the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On to awards. Who did you have for worst dressed?
I don't know. This is the only one that I didn't really see anyone that was too silly. Maybe Zoe Stark. I don't really like her hair.
I don't know. Riddle.
Nice.
Too naked.
Manford.
Too naked. Worst acting?
I'm
I'm sorry. Best dressed.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley.
I had Rhea Ripley as well. Yeah. She was wearing China's gear. She was totally cosplaying as China.
Wow.
People even showed the side by side on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Worst acting?
I have Zoe Stark. I was just like, ugh.
I'll go Shayna.
Nice.
Best acting?
You know, Sammy. He was involved in a lot, and he was just doing his Sammy thing.
Yeah, I'll go Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy. Worst comment?
There's a lot. Like, the Stark and Shayna, they've won a lot of awards here on my sheet. So
Right.
I'm going to go with Riddle slapping Drew and saying, get the tables. It was like the worst get the tables
I
of
know.
all time.
It was so
He's
lame.
like, get the tables.
Yeah.
No, you slap, you wait, pause, say his name, Drew. You know, no, it was horrible.
I had Rhea
And he's
telling-
like, you get the tables.
Right.
That's not how it works, Drew.
No.
You lazy fuck.
Right.
Go get the tables.
Yeah, I had Rhea telling Priest, not tonight.
Oh.
Not tonight.
Yeah.
Best comment?
When Shinsuke was speaking in Japanese, the crowd starts saying, what?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's
Well-
funny when even I can't understand them.
Right.
The crowd's like, what?
Yeah.
It's the best time to do it.
Yeah, I had Jey Uso. That wasn't Usi of me.
Yeah, that's good.
Worst match?
Raquel and Chelsea,
Oh, for sure. For sure. Super slow-mo?
Baszler Stark.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then best match?
Wasn't really that many matches.
Gable
Obviously,
versus Gunther.
Gable Gunther, yeah.
Worst move?
Just the Kira Fuda going on for so long.
Yeah.
Zoe getting out of it twice.
Right.
Like I was like, oh, she's gonna get out of it, cool. But then just collapses. I was like,
Sure.
I feel like I was watching an animal die to a bigger animal. It's like this is hard to watch
And just boring.
and boring.
God. What did Chelsea do? Yeah, all right, I'll go with that. Who cares?
Yeah.
Best move?
What did you have for best move?
I'm going to have Gunther's clothesline.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I had the skull crushing finale on Cena.
Okay.
I thought that. No, I'm just kidding. We'll go with Gunther.
Worst moment?
Shayna Zoe like teaming up. God. Oh, like where are we going with this?
Again, I'm gonna go back to the whole not tonight. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
What is the point?
It's the perfect night. They should just cut to them and they're like drunk and they're like, look at these idiots. They're too drunk to cash in.
Yeah.
Best moment?
The Uzi thing, I guess. The hug.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Sammy and Jay.
I mean, Gable lost and his
Feel-good
daughter
moment.
cried. There's nothing about that.
No, feel good moment of Sammy and Jay.
Like I want to say Gunther breaking the record, but just the way they did it was like, well, he's a heel. And I
Right.
kind of wanted Gable to win, and now his kids are crying.
Yeah. All right, that's all for awards. No breaking news because Eric's not here to tell us who's signing autographs at the local gymnasium. So let's get right to rumors. Rumors!
Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
So obviously by now, everyone's heard that CM Punk was fired by AEW. But remember earlier this year, before Raw, there was a big report that CM Punk showed up. Remember, he was backstage.
He showed up and was just kind of pissing people off.
And then, he was asked to leave because they're like, hey, come on, you're under contract.
Right.
But Fightful reports that after CM Punk was suspended the first time, back after All Out, September of 2022, Punk tried to quit AEW and join WWE.
No way.
That's what this report says. They also says there was an idea that Punk would be in the 2023 Royal Rumble and would have a WrestleMania match against the man who would have eliminated him, and that man would have been Kevin Owens. I feel like there's a germ of truth to this, because why did Punk go to WWE? Why did he go to backstage at Raw? Why did he go backstage at Impact? Everyone knew that people were going to find out about this.
Right.
He wanted to piss off Tony Khan to get fired. I think he's been trying to get fired this whole time, and he finally got what he wanted.
When you get fired, again, I know Vince has look, I'm firing you.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, you can't go work anywhere else for a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just has these stupid clauses in there, which I'm guessing is part of their severance.
I'm sure Punk is smart.
Right?
I'm sure Punk is smart enough to have some sort of buyout.
Yeah.
But
Right. Again, the Royal Rumble's in January. I'm sure there's plenty of time to run out if they want to do it.
This was for this past.
No, I know
Royal
that.
Yeah, right.
Plus, Kevin Owens and Sammy had their.
Yeah, I know.
had their
That's
path.
right. So I don't know how realistic that was. But then Cassidy Haynes of BodySlam.net reports that when William Regal debuted in AEW last year, Punk refused to shake his hand and called him a stooge for Triple H. And my thing is, both of these stories can't be true. Unless Punk is just a lunatic, which he might be. But if he's just he's insane then, because you're gonna, hey, fuck you, Regal, you're a stooge for Triple H. Hey, Hunter, can I come back?
Yeah. What?
That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I think the Punk shit has gotten out of hand.
I think he might just be playing both sides to a certain, like, oh, I'm making all this money again. This is great.
Right.
Oh, wait. AEW kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the consensus, right? You get there and then it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I think Cole's getting all this limelight because he's like, this really sucks.
Yeah.
Triple H is back in charge and loves the fuck out of me. What are you going to do?
Right.
We're going to put you with the team with MJF and make the greatest story we've ever told here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think WWE would take him back. Why? They're making over $1 billion.
Who, Punk?
Why do we need this cancer?
The only reason they would take him back is if they had some kind of clause to where if he fucks up, they don't have to pay him. Because Vince is all about the money.
Yeah, the other reason is so Triple H could pull his dick out and slap Tony Khan in the face with it.
Yeah, that. But he won't let this be a genuine surprise. He'll come out like the Raw before the Royal Rumble or something and be like, go buy Peacock. No one's going to buy Peacock for CM Punk.
Yeah.
Those of us marks already have Peacock.
I know.
Let it be a genuine surprise. I don't even want to hear rumors. When you have to do it, right? Like when you have to have a hot rumor, like Punk arriving in AEW. It was the super hot rumor. Nothing was confirmed.
AEW leaked everything to Fightful, and then it was just like, hey, and then AEW
should
did
watch the new show.
The first dance in Chicago. It's in Chicago. Do you know anyone from Chicago that hasn't wrestled in 7 years?
We'll see you there, you punk.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I get it. But that was was worth it. So
I think Punk was away from wrestling for 7 years. I think he's fine with being away from wrestling again. He was away for 7 years. I just don't know that.
Take care of
I
him.
just don't think WWE wants the headache.
He left WWE.
We make $1 billion. We don't need him.
I agree.
We'll make less money by signing him because he's worth millions.
Maybe.
So
This might be it for him.
could be. I think he
But
goes
Vince
down.
takes everyone
I
back.
think he goes down the path of Ultimate Warrior, where he comes back when he's 60, just to go in the Hall of Fame, and he dies the next day. No, it's a joke. That part's a joke. But I think, he'll come back to be in the Hall of Fame one day when he's old and he's not as angry.
Just like Jericho. Jericho will be back to be in the Hall of Fame someday.
Oh, of course. Yeah, but Jericho
He might even jump in a
Jericho
Rumble.
doesn't have a
He'll
bad.
jump in a Rumble that year, too.
Yeah, Jericho doesn't have a bad relationship with WWE.
No,
like
right.
Punk has a bad relationship with everyone.
Yeah.
Also, PW Insider reports that AOP and Paul Ellering have returned to WWE and will soon be on NXT again.
What?
Yeah,
But with Paul Ellering?
right.
What happened to? No.
Well, forget about that.
No.
Forget about that.
Oh, maybe they realized, yes, we sucked without you.
And it's like, all right, that's kind of cool, but it's like their time has passed. I mean, you had the chance. You were cool at the time.
They had the titles.
But like, they were, you know what I mean? Like, it was everyone else making them look good.
Right.
And it just is like, we're going back to this now. I just don't see the point.
I also don't see the point with the big,
over.
giant, dominating tag teams. They already don't know what to do with these when they come in.
Right.
Like, what's his face? He's always coming.
Oh, Veer.
You know,
Oh my
Veer
God,
and the
we
other
haven't
guy?
even seen them.
What's their name? Indusure?
Yeah.
Like, where are they? They came back and just literally murdered jobbers. And you're like, oh, okay, this is going to be a very dominant tag team.
Yeah.
It's a great heel tag team. It's a great heel tag team to hold the title someday. And then they just disappear.
They're not even coming anymore.
They're not even coming.
No.
Throw them back in NXT and let them win the titles or something.
Whatever.
And now you're going to throw another team just like this? Oh, we're big and horrible and we fight.
We're big and we suck.
We're big and we suck, like just Vince likes.
We're back in NXT. Yeah, but DIY's not there to make you look great. The Revival's not there to make you look great. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. Omos is like, I'm big and I suck. And then Indushure's like, hold my beer. And AOP's like, hold our beer from before, bros.
Yeah.
We did this before.
They should make a faction, the Big Suck.
Big suck.
Well, is the Big Suck.
Oh, yeah. He'll come back and run it. He'll be like, hey, here's a bunch of big guys who never win. I should know.
My God.
Take it from me, the big show.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not coming back. Tony Khan pays me millions to do nothing.
Yeah.
Pay millions for a hug.
That's
every time,
That's Paul White.
every week, Tony Khan gives me a hug and then like puts his hand in my hand and he's like, wow, it's so much bigger than mine. I think he just wants to fuck.
Yeah, he was on the pre-show, right? For
Yeah.
All In.
Big Show was hired to do commentary for one of the YouTube shows.
And that show's gone? Or is he
That
still-
show's gone. Yes.
So Punk debuted
So
on
now
Rampage.
Big Show's making that money,
Yeah.
whatever Tony Khan paid him to do the pre-shows of pay-per-views sometimes.
Punk debuted on Rampage.
Yes.
Where's that now?
It's in the toilet.
It's gone. 'Cause
No,
they
no, it's
renamed
there.
it.
No, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Rampage is the Friday show.
So when is Collision?
Saturday.
They have 3
Yes.
2-hour shows right
Yes. It's fucking
now.
ridiculous.
I thought they got rid of Rampage.
No. It might as well have been. But
So if Punk runs
nothing
Collision
happens
or
on
did,
Rampage.
and Dynamite is like MJF and Colt, like what happens on Rampage?
nothing. Rampage has just become like their YouTube show now, where it's just like, hey, this is just where nothing happens.
Wow.
You don't need to worry about
TBS.
this. So watch Collision. But yeah, now that Punk's gone, it's like, who's the star of Collision?
Can't they just like play Shawshank and get better ratings?
I think so.
Every Friday?
Yeah,
We're just going to show Shawshank every Friday for a year and see who got better ratings.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got for rumors. So it's trivia time.
Trivia time. What WWE superstar
Yeah.
that we have seen on TV this year holds the most WWE championships? Every title included, except the 24/7. Fuck that title.
Yeah, because I was gonna say R-Truth. Ding, ding, ding.
I can give you the number of titles if you'd like that.
Sure.
It is. I'm adding them up right now. 31.
Orton.
No. It's a good guess. I thought you'd guess him or another person.
Edge.
Edge.
Yeah, because he's won the tag title and he's won those
Oh my
so
God.
many fucking times. You have it?
4 WWE championship.
Yeah.
7 World Heavyweight Championship, because that was more his
Right.
title.
He's an 11-time champion, yeah.
Yeah, 1 U.S. champion, 5-time Intercontinental, and 14-time
14. I think trivia once you had, can you name all of his tag partners?
Yeah.
And me and Eric like had to work together, and yeah, we got up there. It was crazy.
Yeah. Well, because, obviously, Christian.
Like half
and
of them
Randy
were like Christian, but then he had like 7 other partners.
Yeah. He's had a lot of different
It's
partners
crazy.
for sure.
Because that was just like, again, when Vince was like, whoever you're feuding with, be a tag champion with them.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he was the best at
He
it.
was tag champs with Hogan.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I don't even remember that. Yeah, 1 with Hollywood Hulk Hogan, 2 with Benoit, 1 with Jericho. It's only 1 with Orton? Wow. It's probably a long run, though.
Yeah, because I think it was when they were feuding with DX and they beat DX, and then, yeah,
Right.
that was it.
1 with Rey Mysterio, and then
Yeah.
another one with Jericho, the other tag team
Right.
championship. So
Yeah.
2 with Jericho.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude's, he's one of the most accomplished, a lot of slammies. Some bragging rights trophy.
What?
He's the third.
Oh, he got a Survivor Series bragging rights trophy?
Yeah, I don't know. He was the 3rd ever Grand Slam champion.
Oh, wow. Who was 2 after Shawn, I wonder?
It says 3rd.
I guess Triple H? Triple H.
I don't know.
No, Triple H.
No,
never
this
had
says he was the
US
14th Triple Crown champion.
Oh, okay.
So what is?
Oh, Triple Crown,
So
not
what's
Grand
Grand
Slam.
Slam? Third. Oh, I'm sorry. He's the 3rd. It says he's the 3rd Grand Slam champion.
Right.
Under the current format, 13th overall.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been so many titles. Like, which one do you include? Right.
Yeah,
I guess that's the
exactly.
point.
Right. All right, fan questions. Kimbo, why does WWE insist on putting a mic in Lashley's hand? What are the Street Profits supposed to be now? What happened to the heel thing? I don't get it. Yeah, so we covered SmackDown on the Payback recap, but the Street Profits had a match. They won, but they're more babyface than ever. And Bobby no, I'm sorry. They didn't have a match on Friday. It was just Bobby Lashley came out. He literally told the crowd, I love you. And then the Street Profits came out and they all sucked each other off.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, they're so bad at, like, no, they're just baby
But
faces.
Lashley is high-fiving people on the way to the ring. He's high-fiving kids.
Right.
Heels don't do that.
No. So they're baby faces.
But like again,
Makes
heels
no
can
sense.
do that. Like, hey, you want to slap my hand? I'm
Right.
the greatest guy I've ever known. And you get in the ring, you go, hey, that kid that slapped my hand is an asshole.
Yeah. Or, hey, you want to slap my hand? Fuck you.
You're right. Right.
You 4-year-old.
And then throw tequila in his face.
Yes.
Right.
That's how you do
I think
it.
that's how you do it, MJ.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Kevin Key, while I'm so glad Gunther broke Honky Tonk's record, is it bad I cracked up at Gable's kids crying?
He laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a little bad.
Jonathan Smith, I think worst move for Payback was commentary table not breaking on 2 occasions, especially the street fight. That's one sturdy table.
Yes.
I think why is because that announce table, you have to make it sturdy enough so that, like, if Michael Cole goes, damn it doesn't just collapse.
I've always thought that they have like a 2x4 reinforced. And that one of the announcers, as they get up, has to kick it
Sure.
so that it's softer.
Yeah.
And I feel like the guy forgot to kick the 2x4.
I'm just surprised.
Like, bam,
I'm surprised that it's never just broken for no reason.
Me too.
Like Cole's just like, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Because that would
it's going to be a great night.
ruin everything. And then Michael Cole would have to become like the super strong babyface.
Or in that Al Snow show that I went to where they just couldn't break the table.
Right.
He's like the new hardcore champion, the goddamn table.
Right. That was so great when we had him on back in like 2016.
And he remembered that. Some stupid house show in
You
like
never
Anaheim.
forget your hardest table. It's probably the only table you never got to break.
That's probably true.
You know?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Todd the Exhausted One, how long until Jey Uso is back with Jimmy tagging? Can't see him staying over without Roman. I mean, he's over. He is over.
I think Jay is over. I just don't think he's a good singles personality. Neither is Jimmy. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Jake Baker, instead of new tag titles, they gave us spray-painted briefcase with a bumper sticker. I think creativity died in 2020 with the current U.S. title. What are your thoughts? I mean...
Yeah, we talked about it, yeah.
I mean, the U.S. title, that one's not great either. It says champion. Half the belt is champion. Yeah, I get it. The guy with the gold belt is the champion. Champion doesn't need to be like this giant word on the belt. Dylan, can we collectively as a community get more upset at the fact that Roman has the main title of the promotion and it's been gone for weeks or months at a time, defends the title never, and to try to appease us, they gave us the World Heavyweight Championship on Seth to hold it for months on end too. When the fuck did it get like this?
It just never makes any sense that your main title that's had the lineage of the all-time greats goes home and doesn't ever... Fuck being on TV. I don't even give a fuck if he appears on TV or not to forward a storyline. You have to defend the title once a month.
Yeah.
And when sometimes they'll be like, oh, you haven't defended it in 30 days, you're stripped. They'll do that to certain people.
Right.
But not other people. So it's like, have the rules be consistent or don't have rules.
I know. And it's time for Seth to lose it. He's right, because it's like, yeah, we have all these super long title reigns. Roman's held the main one forever.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, this is supposed to be like, hey, it's another main title.
Right.
Then give it to someone that never has had it.
You know, I would have almost
Give
been
it to
okay with
Nakamura.
Shinsuke winning it here.
Of course, I wanted him to.
What if all the greats have
Knew
in
I had
common?
no chance.
Like Flair and Cena and Edge and Orton and Triple H, that they have the main title like 11, 12, 15 times, right?
Yes.
Seth's got to be one of those guys. He's going to hold titles his whole entire rest of his career. So to hold that many titles,
Yeah.
you have to lose that many titles.
Yeah,
So
of
let
course.
him lose it to Shinsuke.
Yeah, and then if you want him to win it back, fine. Give Shinsuke a fucking couple months with it. Who cares?
Right.
Riorgi Porgy, is it me or does Zoe Stark look like a young Miz, the body type and all?
I don't see that at all.
I don't see that.
That's weird.
No.
This is way better than
I think someone's got a crush on Miz. I don't know. Todd, if you look at Zoe Stark and you're thinking of the Miz, then I don't know.
Yeah.
Todd Fricker, can we see you on Raw, Who do we see on Raw or SmackDown first? Elias, Nick Aldis, or CM Punk? Nick Aldis is the TNA guy. Or not TNA, NWA guy who's married to Mickey James. No, I'd say no.
I would say Elias.
I guess Elias.
Yeah.
Although he's been fucking gone for a while,
I
too.
know.
Carlos Ramirez, I finally popped my Papacitos cherry, bottom left, and a Nia Jax, please.
That's
Because you
fair.
eat it and you bust a nut, but then you go home and my whole.
Yeah.
I'm Raj. Feel free to use the UK grading system for future pay-per-views. It's as follows: A asterisk, A, B, C, D, E, U. Instead of an F, we get an E over here. But if you're really shit, you can get a U for unclassified. Okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
All right.
Also, Pushfire buried my favorite films when I was under 10: Mighty Ducks, Beethoven, and Little Giants.
Is this like a Hollywood hogwash crossover?
I guess. Push Mighty Ducks, though. Bury Little Giants. I don't care about Beethoven.
Yeah.
Love you all. Fossey, why did Cena pull LA Knight off the 5 count instead of DQing him? Because Cena doesn't want to piss off the fans. You're going to end it with a DQ.
Yeah.
He's just like all the other refs. He
Any
doesn't
tough
care.
celebrity ref's going to grab you.
Yeah.
Hey, I told you not to do that. I'm going to punch you.
Yeah. Dashing Dan, AOP return rumors floating around. I would be happy to see them back. 2 huge, beefy guys who look like great monster heel tag team. It'd be fun to see them squashing Shitty Deadly. Where the hell have you been? The silly grown men who think they are Vikings, the New Day, and Shit Row. They would need to be booked well, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's the point, though?
Right.
They come back and beat those shitty teams? Oh, you're a little better than shit? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah. And that, I mean, yeah, that's why I'm saying don't split up the tag belts, because you don't have great tag teams.
Right.
Rizzler of Jey Uso was going for the "you're making me real uncomfortable," how you're walking around suspiciously in the background, lurking around every corner with your hood over your head, shoulders hunched, whispering while pacing around in a tense and anxious mode. He nailed it. What the fuck was that all about?
That's so true.
Yeah. Because they just show and Jay's just like pacing around. That's what I'm talking about with these backstage segments where they're all just NPCs in a video game.
Right.
Half the time they're just like staring at a wall. Hey, Drew. Meh. Or they're just like standing there, just waiting for someone to walk up to them. Oh, hey. Like when that Kurt Angle moment, I forgot exactly what it was, but he's just walking in a hallway and like and he just walks past what you think is a mannequin and they're just like a fucking wax figure and they're just like, Kurt, congratulations. Thanks. And he goes to the next person.
It's like a video game. You're just sitting there, like not moving, and then you walk up. Oh, hey.
That's what it is. It's so fucking dumb.
Jay was
Have
so
some
uncomfortable.
more creativity.
No, but Jay was so uncomfortable. Like when you saw him, even talking to Dom, he's just like,
Yeah, like what the fuck are you doing?
why are you so nervous? Roman's not there. You know he's not there.
No one's there.
Oh my
It's
God.
just, it makes no sense.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. What are you doing? Daydreaming. What's going on?
I didn't exist until this moment.
Right.
They just put me here. Lord Chulu, did Josh get traded to the main podcast for future considerations? And is Eric Slamilton All Elite podcast maybe just for one episode? Come on, give me what I want.
Yeah.
Dan Woodhead, who gets a singles title first? LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, or Jey Uso?
Oh my God. LA Knight will probably get like the US title or something.
Yeah, I think so. The Man Land, Pushfire Barry, Macho Man feuds, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair, or Jake Roberts
Macho Man. Oh, I see.
feuds. Like, I mean, the Jake Roberts thing's the most memorable moment with the snake.
Yeah,
The
but
matches-
that feud kind of sucked. It was just that moment, which was great.
Yeah.
And Ricky Steamboat was one of the best matches of all time at WrestleMania. Ric Flair,
The Flair thing was, I fucked Elizabeth. I had her first.
Right?
That was the Flair thing.
yeah.
He was
But
like,
that was great.
He was like, I fucked her before you did. You thought she was a virgin? That's basically what he said.
Yeah.
So you thought she was a virgin when you married her?
But they ended up fighting, at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'd go just in that order: Steamboat, Flair, and Fire Jake Roberts. I don't remember any
The most memorable moment you remember out of any of those is the snake.
fucking snake. But
Yeah.
He didn't want to see you bite you first, man. Go ahead. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah. That story he told is so good.
maybe, yeah.
Jonathan Ramos. So Jay being brought to Raw means someone has to go to SmackDown, according to Pierce. Cody wasn't here this week, but is announced to return to TV next Monday, possibly with an announcement. With all that being said, JETS, Jets.
Let's
Yes.
go. Starts the Super Bowl run.
So excited. Hopefully. Muscles Marinara, Eric, let me talk to you. You all right, brother? Your negative attitude lately has us all concerned, especially since Josh has been funnier than you. Oh, wow, this is an attack on Eric.
Where are we going with Eric?
I don't know if you need to talk about it. I don't know if you need to talk about it or if you need to have Jeff Hardy's arm sleeves so far up your candy ass. You need Little Caesars upgrades to open up the pipes so you can go fuck yourself, you fucking Mark.
Okay. You know what we need to do?
Yeah.
A lot of Eric hate.
I didn't pre-read these this week.
Let's do his birthday show next week.
Yeah, I
We've
think
been
so.
delaying it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it next week.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. We'll give you gifts, Eric. I'm sorry the fans have turned on you.
It's going to be a great day.
Okay, who's next? Frank?
Frank Dingling.
Frank Dingling says, kill the Push Eric shirt
fuck,
on the
shit.
podcast.
Yeah, all right.
I say we all revolt if you don't take it off Pro Wrestling Tees.
Oh, jeez.
Damn. I mean, this is just getting out of
Hold
hand.
on, let me just find something that is not. All right. James, fuck Eric. God damn it. Shit. We just can't get it.
Well, all right. What did Frank really say?
Frank said, can y'all image? I'm just going to read what you guys write from now on, okay?
All right, Jim Rome, calm down. People can make mistakes.
Can y'all image Montez Ford versus Seth? I think that'll be great. But ... It's funny, we saw this match last year.
We did.
Remember? When
Yeah.
we thought they were going to have Ford have a singles run. And yeah, it was a good match, but...
Yeah.
Juan Saul, Pushfire Barry, 2024 Royal Rumble winner. CM Punk, Cody, Gunther.
Fire Cody. I hate back-to-backs.
Yeah, Gunther. I'd push Gunther.
Gunther would be great.
For sure. Future Endeavor, Vince Forever. I was at Raw last night, and the energy was crazy, especially for the main event. With that being said, who's better, Eric, Hogan, or Hardcore Holly? Well, we'll have to ask him next week.
Wow.
You know what he's going to say, though.
Oh, for sure.
Let's be real for a minute. Weekly question that I confuse Andrew. When Cody's theme song plays, the line, adrenaline in my soul, all I hear is adrenaline, imbecile. That's funny.
No.
Do you hear it? Wife told me she hears it and said it. You'll have to play it to hear it, but yeah, don't mind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see you here. I could see that being the case.
Right.
Joey Jojo Jr., Shabadoo Joe, please perfect an LA Knight impersonation, one that rivals Stone Cold. You're Stone Cold.
Yeah.
I think fans
talking
get
to you.
confused sometimes. They don't know who does which.
Yeah.
I feel you need I feel you will need on high rotation very soon. Okay.
I'll work on it. I'll start working on it. Yeah. I can't put it all in Andrew's lap, right?
Drunk Vol fan report came out recently that Carlito has been signed but unused and sitting in the back since July. How would you guys use him, if at all, at this point? LWO? I mean, wasn't that the point? It was LWO?
Yeah, I think he's great by himself if they're going to let him run with his gimmick.
Right.
Yeah.
Uncle Saudi, favorite kinds of soup for each of you?
What? Okay.
Chicken. I like chicken noodle.
like
I like
baked potato soup.
Okay. I like broccoli
cheese.
soup. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And tortilla. Chicken tortilla soup.
you go.
Yeah, those are good.
Great.
All available at HEB.
Corn chowder.
I've never had that one.
It's really good.
Hainsey, how you doing? First time caller, long time listeners, just me, or in the What's Wrong Wrestling intro, I hear Joe's voice on the chorus. Maybe it's the Gabagoo. Love the show.
Yep. No, not me.
Donald, we should have just said that. Yes, it was you.
Yeah, I did background vocals.
Yeah, it's like Shawn Michaels. Donald Alexander, I hear y'all mention Shawn and Kurt as your favorites, but do you have a favorite on the current roster? Who's favorite on the current roster? I guess Kevin Owens still for me.
How is it not?
Yeah.
Maybe Sammy, because
Right.
he's had such a great run.
Yeah.
Seth is always my go-to, though, if someone asks me the question,
Yeah.
Like, overall, he's just, like, got it all.
Yeah. PCJ, if you met the following people for their autograph, what would you have them sign? Saraya, Austin Theory, Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan, Sonny.
All right, let me go through this.
Yeah.
Cock, belt, cock.
There you go. Really? Hulk Hogan? Not cock?
I thought I said him for cock.
Oh,
Sorry. Cock. Well, Theory's hot. Cock. Vince. Cock.
Yeah. Alex Clark, not a question, but my son was both premature at 25 weeks, and watching your recaps this weekend put a smile on my face. Never stop what you're doing, even if it doesn't end up being wrestling related. You guys make a huge difference. Glad to say my little guy is strong and pushing. Well, that's great to hear, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alec, thought the street fight was the best one in a while. What would push this to an A or A+ grade for you guys? Thought there was some good stuff I haven't seen before, and the finish was a surprise. I don't remember what we gave it. I thought we gave it an A-.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty high. I'm looking for. This is not Payback. I don't know.
it was really good. I don't know. I mean,
Didn't we give it an A?
thought so.
That's right. Must be this one. No, I don't know where it is. Eric. Oh, Josh did a scorecard. How dare you let him do that?
Yeah.
Give it an A-. Because when you have an A+, the storyline, the match,
Yeah.
everything's got to be perfect.
Right.
So maybe we could have given
an
it
A+
an A.
has to be like it's one of the best matches I've ever seen. No, it was
Right.
really fucking good though.
Maybe an A. Like I
Yeah.
might go up to an A if
Yeah.
I think about it more. But yeah.
Josh DeStefano, I made my text tone the "Who are you" soundbite. I went on a 4-day trip with some friends, and they don't watch WWE. Every time I'd get a text, we'd get a laugh whenever we'd hear "bottom left." Thanks for all the laughs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sure. Thank you.
Tony Khan, how does a contender turning down a title shot and a champion begging for one make any fucking sense? I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit. What are they doing to my boy Shin? Yeah, I mean, they do that a lot, though. where the heel's like, not tonight. I don't even want it tonight.
Right.
But that's just how it goes. It's wrestling. It doesn't always make sense or ever.
Yeah.
Often makes sense. No.
Yeah.
That is all for the podcast. So make sure you subscribe. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. And become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Bonus podcasts. Go check it out. And we'll see you there.